Hello my friends. It's been quite a quiet week for me allotment wise. I did manage to help Hubs get some potatoes in on his allotment, but like a complete and utter plonker, I forgot to film any of that. He then came down onto my allotment to help me start prepping a new bed here for some potatoes as well, but unfortunately we didn't have the time to finish that on the day when he came. But I have been absolutely determined to get that done this week. I'm honestly in complete and utter awe when I see posts on the socials or videos here on YouTube of people that are managing to dig massive amounts of essentially waste ground on allotments that they've taken over, because I can't do it. I have actually discovered that I quite like digging, which came as quite a bit of a shock because, I thought I was going to hate it, but I am pretty slow at it, especially at the moment when I've really not been feeling very well and I'm moving at a snail's pace for pretty much everything as a result. Anyway, this new bed is going to be my first potato bed, and it's in the middle of the plot. I've got the 3 bays and this is the middle of the middle bay. The plan is to put 3 rows in here, and then when I have the time and the energy to sort out the paths on each side. Sort of wood down, define the borders, then cardboard and wood chip paths, that sort of thing. That's definitely, however, not going to be happening this week, as I seriously struggled, even with breaks, to get this done. When I finally got to the end of the digging, felt like it was going to take forever, honestly. It was time to put the black membrane back in place on the side and get on with the raking. Now, the big rake was still at Hubs's allotment, so I was back to using my trusty little kiddies one. And hey, don't knock it, cause it works. And that's all I've got, so. Look what I found! It's a sparkly allotment bunny. Some kid was probably really upset to lose this bunny, so we're going to have to clean them up and give them a home. My last job of the day was actually to water my onions that are all growing rather nicely, because we've had quite a few hot days, and although we've had some cold days, they've not been too wet, so I thought they could do with the water. Then it was home time, so I could get some more rest, which, trust me, I was really looking forward to. And I'm going to ask Hubs if he can come down with me another day to actually get the potatoes planted. That's all for this week, my friends. Just a little short one because that's all I've been up to doing. But I'll see you again next week. Bye bye.